Welcome to room 6192 here on the Disney Dream. This is also known as the flag room, apparently.
The Flagpole Stateroom.
Right. So as you come into the room, just like most of the Disney staterooms, you're gonna end up in a little hallway, and we have some closet space here. Check this out. So your life vests are here. There's a small safe and some hanging storage here in this first closet. And then if you keep going on, there's a second closet here. This one has some additional hanging storage, and there's some shelves in here if you wanted to put things that were folded, or maybe shoes.
Or a backpack.
Or the backpack.
Really good for the shoes. I like that.
Yeah, so it's a good amount of space here for storage when you first come into the room. In the first door here, there is the half bath that has the toilet and the sink. So just like on most Disney Cruise Line staterooms, there is a split bathroom here in this room on the Disney Dream, which is nice for families when you're trying to get ready. You have two different spaces with sinks and mirrors to get ready in. Let's see what's in this next door. We have our other half of the split bath. This is the one that has a shower and tub combo, and then another sink and mirror that you can use to get ready. One thing that I will note, and our friend Stacy pointed out too, that is nice about some of the newer ships like the Wish and the Destiny and the Treasure, is that they have glass doors for their showers, where these older ships still have the curtains. Kind of nicer touch in the new ships. Even though it's still a decent amount of space there, and you have the shower tub combo, which is pretty unique to Disney Cruise Line for families. Coming in, there's a little kind of bar area, I guess. There's some cupboards that you can use to store things. And then there are drawers here. Let's see, we got 3 pretty good sized drawers that you could use if you were gonna unpack. And then there's the bed. Feels like the traditional super comfy Disney Cruise Line bed with the nice bedding. You always get the best night's sleep on a Disney Cruise Line vacation.
It really is the best bed. Like the combination of the mattress and the linens.
Yeah, I really like the Italian linens that they have here on Cruise Line, and then the bed is just super comfy. I know people that have like looked it up and ordered one for themselves at home, and I think I might the next time we need to get a mattress because it's pretty comfy. So let's see, over here you got 2 lamps on either side of the bed, and you have a little nightstand that's the same on both sides, which is nice. I'm not sure in terms of plugs. I don't see any over here.
You got a 220 and a 110 voltage.
Okay, so it looks like plugs are just on one side of the bed, from what I can tell. I don't see any over here, but you do have a space to set things.
You'll find more plugs on the main desk area as well.
If we look over here too, the art across from the bed, you have all of the classic ships, the first 4 ships there. It's got kind of a classic cruise liner feel in terms of the decor here, very much like nautical themed.
Smaller TV, if you like, the Wish class has a bigger television, but like it's a cruise ship. Like who cares, right?
I don't really come on a cruise to watch TV. Not that there's anything wrong with that if you like to watch something before you go to bed, or maybe you just need a little bit of a break, but especially on a shorter cruise like a 3-night, who has time to be in their room watching TV?
And what you have to do, the hack here is, right, if you want the adults that are on the queen bed here, you can slide this curtain over and the TV has like an arm, right?
Yeah, so I was just kind of showing that you can move this TV, so even though it's smaller, you can extend it out to watch it over here, or if you want to sit in the living room area and watch it, you can do that, or you can just tuck it back. So that's pretty nice. The other thing too is, like Scott was saying, there is this curtain, so if you had children staying with you, or you wanted some separation between one half of the room and the other for changing and things like that, there is this curtain that you can use to close off that space. And it actually does provide a pretty decent amount of privacy.
And it creates some like nice amount of darkness too.
Yeah, I mean, you have a curtain that you can use to the balcony anyway, if you want.
Yeah, like when you close this curtain right here, it does do a really good job keeping the room dark, I will say.
For sure.
Oh, look what's out through that door. We'll get to that soon.
You can get these rooms very dark.
This piece of art is like pretty generic for like all the dream rooms right here, but I like it. It's nautical.
It's definitely, they went for a nautical, like classic ocean liner kind
But it's
of
fun.
vibe.
You got like Goofy in there. There's Daisy, Donald, Minnie, and Mickey. It's kind of fun how they're like blended in there.
Yeah. So then you've got the kind of like living area in this space. There is a fairly large couch here. This does fold down to become another bed, like a twin size bed here. So you do have that option if you were traveling with 3 people in this room. And so then in this area, it looks like in here we've got a cooler, so you can put some beverages in there to keep them cold. I believe it's a cooler and not a refrigerator though, so you know, you're probably not going to want to put like milk or anything like that in there.
Correct. But it's good for like if you bring a 6-pack of beer, one of the wines that you can bring on the ship, or
bottled
waters.
Water. Yeah, I like to get bottled water sometimes and stock it in there. There's some more storage up here, and then there's also in the vanity, there's another shelf here that you can put things. There's a lot of plugs right here on.
Yeah, so I was talking about the more voltage. Yeah, so you have more plugs here, which is good.
We'll often just use that space to do like our flat irons, because there's also this thing that they keep in here, which I like. Which is a heat protection pad, so you can actually just put this out on the desk and you can put your hot hair tools on here to keep them safe from the desk. So it's a good space for getting ready. Looks like there is also a hair dryer in here, so that comes standard in the stateroom, your hair dryer. And then there's just a couple more drawers here for storage. So again, I would say this is a pretty decent amount of storage, especially we're only going to be here for 3 nights. But if you were here on a longer stay, there is a lot of places to unpack. In the drawer here at the desk, there are some postcards and some stationery. So if you want to catch up on your correspondence here on the cruise, you can do that. And then one other thing that I want to make sure that we take advantage of this time is they have these good morning menus where you can order breakfast room service to your room. This is our 10th Disney cruise. We have never done this. Actually, maybe I'll put this out right now because I'm gonna do it for tomorrow. We're gonna order breakfast because let's go and check out our veranda. I want to have coffee and I wanna have some pastries out on that veranda tomorrow morning. This is a veranda stateroom here on the Disney Dream, room 6192. And this veranda is a little bit special. So this is the first time we've ever done this. Let's go outside and check it out. What makes this veranda so special, you might ask? Number 1, check out that space. This is a huge veranda. It's almost as big as the stateroom itself, I would say. I think we could have a dance party out here if we wanted to. So there's 4 chairs and this small table. I do think that's a little weird, like we could probably use some more furniture because there is so much space. But check it out, why is this so big? It's the flag. So here on our room is the flag for the ship. So we are at the very aft of the ship and we have the flag flying right from our stateroom. So this is kind of cool. How different is that? And you still have a great view though. I mean, I'll see what it's like when we're out at Seymour, but like, look at this. We have a great view. We have this flag right here flying. It's huge. And this huge veranda. How cool. What do you think, Scott?
I think it's fantastic. So part of the booking process here, so we've done an aft, this is considered an aft facing room. That, you know, I think like decks 5 through 9, you can book an aft facing room. And so they're extended verandas, so that's why we like these. Like I mean, look at this veranda. I'm like way out here.
We can't even reach each other. Like,
yeah,
this is a huge space.
It's a massive space, but the Disney Dream is, I would say, kind of like our home ship. It's the one we've sailed the most. Kind of our favorite. It was the one we're the most familiar with, and I've always wanted to stay. I mean, hello. It's kind of like the center. It's the icon room of the ship because you have the flagpole. The flag is flying out our room right now, as you can see, right behind me. It's so cool. So 3-night cruise, because it could be kind of distracting. Where like it's a 3-night cruise. If it's terrible, it's only 3 nights. We had to try it at least once. And look at you. You're just chilling.
I know. I mean, like normally you're in that kind of narrow veranda and you have a couple chairs and it's still nice, but we have shade. We have this nice shaded space. There's chairs. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I definitely want to get coffee or some breakfast delivered so that we can sit out here tomorrow morning and just have some coffee out on the veranda. I think it's going to be such a nice way to start the day. I think it's really cool.
It's incredible.